and simple and clear, and I appreciate that. It was a nice version of the music as it went on, but again, it made me want Prokofiev. Maybe work a little more on expressive arm gestures. I thought some of the arms got a little inexpressive, and the arms can really help you tell your story. Part two could have developed, I thought, even more expressively in the dramatic department. It was a little undercooked for me, and maybe a little bit too cliche and literal, which we always want to be careful about. Also, you want to, it didn't really have an adequate build up. Kind of wrapped up a little too quickly for me, in my opinion. And I gave that 2.5 stars. Okay, going on to Heather. Heather, I thought, I certainly got a clear presentation of the story. I was, again, curious to know what the music was. I think we should always have that pointed out. It was a really nice idea, and it was a metaphor that I thought worked particularly well for the ice, and I think that's something for everybody to keep in mind is not only is this a good idea, but is it a good idea to express on the ice? Okay, so a good, and I thought, learning to fly essentially is a good metaphor for skating. I thought, again, it was a sweet, simple, clear story. I would go for more interesting music, and also, again, as I've said to some other people, maybe more off-ice work with a trio to figure out unique ideas and formations and partnering and just possibilities. Maybe you can find that out better, or find more things off the ice that then you can bring to the ice and adapt. Also, I wondered if this one you might want to be aware of the idea of canon, what we call in dance canon, or in music the idea of canon, sort of the row, row, row your boat idea. And I thought since they're teaching her to do this, maybe there could have been phrases where they were following each other more, more sort of follow the leader kind of a thing. There was one part where there was a trio position that had a person doing a spiral on the end, and the ending it was nice, but I thought it needed more sort of interactive stuff, and I rated this with 2.5 stars. So thank you, Heather, for that. Moving on to Adam and the proposal stories, which I thought were very sweet. Again, it's a sweet, sort of simple idea. I thought this was actually good music for this. I like how it introduces each of the characters and then they sort of get together. It used the space particularly well. Go for innovative, interesting partnering positions again. Make sure that the choreography build matches the build in the music. I thought it got a little bit bombastic and overpowering in sections of it. Really nice and clear. It was sentimental without being kind of silly and stupid, which is a very fine line to not to cross and certainly to be aware of. And keep going for more original movement details. That's really where characters are in the details. So keep looking for that and bringing the idea of body language and interesting body postures to what you're doing. Really well delivered and executed both in the idea and in the performance, I thought, and I awarded this 3.5 stars. And then finishing with Garrett, I'm going to do this quickly. The sound effects on the plane crash, yikes, this is a really big idea. I liked that you used the ice in a different way, that you actually got down on the ice, and I just thought that maybe even had more possibilities. Could you have used the ice and the blades somehow? Although I appreciated the crawling, and I thought the resuscitation idea got a little bit too literal. And sometimes when we have a literal idea, then you want to build it into a more abstract idea. So we start with the literal, but then it gets more abstract. Really very big dramatic music that I'm not sure that the choreography matches. Although there was lots of drama for sure, but you have to match your dramatic ideas with more compelling movement invention. Find a way to physicalize your drama, although it had some nice subtlety to it, but maybe almost even too much. It might have been interesting to explore the idea of falling out of the air more, which is what a plane crash really is. And you really didn't leave and come crashing down. I just thought maybe there was something to exploit there a little bit. Overall, it got a little bit too much what I'm going to call kind of silent movie acting for me. So, find a way to physicalize your very dramatic ideas. And I thought it also needed a more powerful conclusion. And I awarded that piece with 2 stars. So thank you all for your work on this. I enjoyed seeing what you came up with, and I will be looking for your creations in the future. Thank you very much.